What up, peace? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Thursday and I'm gonna work on the wire harness for the headlights because I need to get them working, make sure everything's okay while I have the space to work. So let's get to it. So I'm gonna start off with this harness on the passenger side. I'm gonna start figuring out where stuff goes. I do know there's a plug on the harness here. I don't know what it's for, so I just taped it up there and left it there. I didn't want to cut it off. And there's another plug here, I think is this one. I have no idea where it goes, but I'll figure it out. So I'm gonna connect the ground and I'll put this on a time lapse. So. I ran into another problem. The wiring for the fan is really short, and if I just leave it like this, it's gonna be rubbing up on the belt and stuff. So I'm gonna have to cut and extend these so I can tuck it under here or something, zip tie it. So I won't plug that in for now. I just want to see if I have lights. Also, I do want to run a loom around this because it is kind of tight and it is rubbing up against this hole, the lip on it. So I don't want the wires, after a while, vibration to like the power making contact with the chassis. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just don't want the hatch to catch on fire. So I'm gonna plug the battery in now and see if I have some lights on this side. Okay, so I do have light over there. And I do have my corner working as well, which is good. So now I'm gonna work on this side. So this is the driver's side harness. This side goes inside the hole on the firewall. It plugs under the dash. But I am gonna clean her up because I know I need to run this through the, I need to keep this out, run this through the firewall. And these I'm gonna tuck in the firewall. I know I might have to use these, and then I have to extend these to replug the wiper blades. So I did find this wire. It runs to my to the side marker light, which goes right there. I did notice though that it was burnt pretty good all the way back. I don't know if you can see this. Look how bad that looks. I followed it all the way to the pin where it goes, but as you can see, it's like melted around there too. So since I took this pin out, I'm not using this wire. I'm just gonna repin it and then run the wire back to there as a positive. So I got the harness cleaned up. Looks a lot better than what it did before. I did run the power wire from that connector all the way into this clip, so everything's good to go. I like the way it's cleaned up. I still have some loom left over for this, so that way when I run the wiper wires, I have to solder and put it together another day because it's starting to get dark. So I got it all plugged in. I added that so the wire's not hanging, but it looks really good where it's at. And see, it went right through the hole, and this is all I have to put a loom on and then put it through the hole and connect it, and then I'm good to go. So I'm gonna test out the lights now and see if they work. Okay, I know why they don't work, because I never plugged it under the dash. Give me 1 second. So now we have power on the lights. Thank God, nothing's smoking, everything's good to go. I'm gonna work on the alternator soon and, you know, install some stuff. I have to get that fixed or figure out what alternator fits there. So it's the next day. I'm gonna tackle the alternator situation today, and I also did get the water pipe that goes here. It's installed already. So let's get the alternator on and the intake manifold bolted in, so that way once the idler pulley comes, my cousin already sent it. I'm waiting for the belt as well from K20z3. I could put it all together and have this section done of the motor, and then work on the other side and figure out where some of the hoses go. Well, the alternator's in. I used a washer here and a washer back here because I know this ain't for this car, so. And I also added some washers there, but it's not going nowhere. It's on there. It's good to go. I'll eventually buy the one that goes there. So I got the manifold bolted down now. Everything's good to go there. I am going to keep that taped until I get injectors. I have to take this apart, just this to throttle off, because I have to get a gasket that goes on this side. I did get this from a K20z3. I believe it's the same slave cylinder. We'll find out. And I got the fork as well from a K20z3 5-speed transmission. So I did put the hood on. From what I see is I don't know if I have to run hood lifters because it does hit. Let me see if I can find it 1 second. It hits right there. Let me see if I can focus on that. Right there. So what's hitting is the top of the brake booster for the brake booster hose. So I don't know if I have to change that or cut up here. I really don't know what to do. It somewhat closes, but it doesn't close all the way. So I don't want to create a dent on the hood, even though the hood's rusted right here and the paint's flaking, but I don't want to make it worse than what it already is. So yeah, I gotta figure that out soon. But alternator's in, intake manifold's in, slave cylinder's in. I'm gonna put the radiator back in. And yeah, we're almost there. We're good to go. I'm gonna order my fuel setup next week, and then I'll install that. So stay tuned for all that stuff coming up. I still have to take my exhaust off, the rest of it I haven't taken that off. The car's coming together well. I gotta paint that. That is so ugly. But it wasn't me, I got the car like that. And I do have to fix a stud on this side as well in order to pass inspection. Yet again, another round 2 of inspection stuff with my fucking car. Because the white hatch, I had to fix a few things before I could pass inspection, but I won't record none of that stuff. I'll just do that off camera. But I do want to figure out how I'm gonna close this hood if I have to run hood lifters. So if you guys know or have an idea, please comment down below and let me know what to do. So I ran into another problem. I noticed that when I put the radiator in, it hits on the radiator bracket as well. So this is gonna be a fun puzzle trying to figure out how to close this hood. I might have to get I don't know. I have to figure that out. I'll do it tomorrow because it's starting to get dark outside. You know, I'm starting to lose my mind here already. Whoever said building a car is easy, you know, it takes time and it takes a lot of patience, a lot of money. And this is stuff you're gonna come across. You're gonna come across, you know, slight problems. You have to modify certain things, but that's the price of building a car like this. But that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. My channel's growing pretty good, and you know, I'm enjoying all the support you guys are giving me. Like I said, comment down below if you have any solutions for some of this stuff, because I am freaking out and I don't want to cut nothing under the hood. But if I have to, I will. It is what it is. So hood lifters, cut, or I don't know, just help a brother out. So thanks for watching. Peace.